Hey everybody, it's Ryan. If you're looking for the most premium investment grade electronic chessboard, this video 100% is for you. What I have here is the EVO. This is by the company CHESSNET. And this chessboard is unbelievable, and I'm going to do a review on it and a full explanation. Now, before we get into it, I want to let you know this is going to be a full detailed explanation video about everything that this thing does. So let's get into it. This is everything that comes with this. This thing is packaged as an investment grade chess set. This thing is, over the top. It's just quality, super quality. The detail on the pieces is on another level. Does come with a USB-C to USB-C because this is a electronic chess set. Does come with 2 felt sacks to put all of the pieces in if you're not keeping it in its original container for packaging, which I don't know why you would, because this thing is like super legit. Does come with additional felt bottoms. I think this is not even needed because these things are already made at a premium, but you're getting a little bit extra. Transitioning to the actual chessboard, this thing is legit. This is a full-blown touchscreen, fully integrated. You have audio notifications when touching it. It has the full setup. Everything when connecting it. The touchscreen is very user-friendly. The overall appearance is just like luxury, high-end. This is no joke. This is a serious piece of technology. And it looks nice, so if it was just left out, it is a nice piece to just keep out. Measurement, the total measurement is right at 20.5 inches wide by 13.5 inches this way, and it sits off right at 1 inch, right off 1 inch. The bottom comes with rubber, these are rubber pads, so it's not going anywhere. On the side, you only have a couple things because everything is touchscreen on the top. You have your power plug-in, you have your on and off, and then you have volume because there is volume, as noted with the volume going up or down. Because as mentioned, this is not only visual, but audio is in this just to make the user experience that much more exciting. So the main screen here, we have drop-downs for setting this up and customizing it. You connect to Wi-Fi, can be connected to Bluetooth. You have custom settings as far as the actual board is concerned. Everything from chessboard sounds, piece movement, algebraic notation sounds. Then the chessboard LEDs, you have white pieces, you have the black pieces. You can allow takebacks, auto clocking in and clock match. You have a limbo, move display, move delay, auto check, update. Once you set it up, there is a system upgrade. So you connect to Wi-Fi before you do anything. It checks for the latest updates as far as software and everything. Go through that whole process. So this thing is like, this thing just can be updated. It's basically like a computer. Full Android system settings and all the options that go along with that. You can connect to CHESSNET socket. We have bot match, online match. You also have app integration, and the default browser is Firefox. Full analysis, you can review the whole entire gameplay. You also have engine options, which can all be downloaded to the device based on the user's preference and what they prefer to do. And you can see what is popular based on thumbs up. Game can be synchronized with cloud, and cloud storage can be done recording all game sessions. You have clock options. You have your standard, you have Chess 960, you have board editor, and you have unlimited. You have clock options. You have your standard, you have Chess 960, you have board editor, and you have unlimited. You have visual options to really kind of customize the way you want it to look. When using the bot match, this is where you're playing based off computer skills. And the very exciting part is that this can be changed 100% to the player's preference. You have You have three options, three main categories at the top, which is MAIA. You also have Stockfish, and y'all also have LC0. Within theirs, you have Standard, Chess 960, and then you also have Board Editor. Within here, this can be fully customized to the user's preference. To play, you can choose either it will randomize what color the user and the bot will select. There's also time controls that will allow movement time. The touchscreen is just fantastic. In the MAIA mode, you can adjust the ELO level from, this is really cool, from 1 up until 9. And the fine print is 1100 up to 1900. And this is basically the skill level. Then you have your engine search depth. This is just over the top, over engineered. I mean, this is going to help somebody really master their own skills, because you can challenge the bot to play against you and be planning out how many moves in the future it's thinking ahead of maybe your movements. And so the default here is 2, but you could be playing a bot that's thinking 6 moves ahead. So it has some significant technological advancement in how it's going to compete with the user, which ultimately is going to allow the user, when playing, to really perfect their skills. And beating the built-in computer or the bot at some of these highest levels is definitely going to help the user really perfect their skills and kind of gauge, their level of competitiveness. The Stockfish mode has a little bit different ELO levels where they can be adjusted up or down in increments of 10. Also, the time control can be adjusted just like before. And the engine max thinking time. So this one's a little bit different, where you're competing based on the bot or the engine's thinking time. So you might say, no, I'm only going to give them, a tenth of a second, or you're going to allow the bot to have a whole entire minute to really think about the next move. And that can kind of keep things on an even playing field with the user. I mean, this is just awesome. When setting up the game, the pieces are recognized as noted. The illumination here shows that it's registering it's not in place. And as the squares stop illuminating, that's letting the user know that is correctly set up. There's a visual cue. All of the pieces are coded internally with the right technology. So the board recognizes not by necessarily weight, but also if the pieces are correct. So in this example, the pieces are purposely put in the wrong spots during the beginning of a gameplay. When corrected, the board stops being illuminated in those spaces. Very, very cool. The set also comes with an extra queen for both the white and the black sets. An example of bot gameplay, we have a game started here, and the bot is the white, user is the black. Here, the bot is saying move. And now there's a clock indicator that's starting here. Then the user can move.
G1, F3.
And the audio notification is telling the player exactly what to do, not only visually with the illuminated spot, but also with the audio notification.
F3, E5.
And so here we're showing it's taking the pawn. And so it's letting the user know also it's illuminating the piece and telling where to go. And it's also saying the actual board location where to move the piece. It will also not advance the game if you are doing something that's putting, for example, the king in check. So in this example, if the king attempted to take the piece, it's not going to finish the play because it's in check. So then it's fast. And so now we're in check and we have a red indication, which makes it very obvious. Here it's also showing we have a particular swap. There's also some very cool analytics that can be turned on here with evaluate and score. And all the moves are recorded here on the screen. So there's also the learning mode. So in this particular move, we're lifting the piece up and it's saying safe spots to go. So they're saying this green space, which is a bright green, is safe. This is still safe, but it's more of a lime green. This would be a poor spot, meaning you're more likely going to lose your piece. Then you have two sort of orangish yellow colors that are semi-safe. So you can have modes turned on where actually it will help guide you, so you're learning through the process of playing the game. So in this situation, we're going to put it here, and obviously this is taken. Now we're in check. So having the ability to not only play in real time, adjust your competitiveness, you're working just against the bot and the different engine level you want to having the ability to allow the computer to advise you during a particular move on the best course of action. All these kind of go into perfecting and learning the skills necessary. All these very cool pieces of technology are ultimately helping the user perfect their skills, which is very exciting. Also, depending on the game you're playing, it will show different levels of ELO. So in this example, we have 525, and this adjusts after every single gameplay. When doing online gameplay, the defaults are there are 4 options. You have the Lit Chess, you have chess.com, ChessKid, and Chessable. Another very exciting feature, when logging online, you can actually follow the real live gameplay of other players that are actively playing. Those moves are reflected not only on the LED screen, but they're also shown on the actual physical board. So the user can manipulate all the pieces on the board to match what's on the digital screen. This completely eliminates the need for, let's just say, a laptop, where you might need a laptop to to engage with another user. Everything is done here. Everything is seen and all done in real time. Another benefit of having basically a monitor built into the actual chessboard is that everything is right here. So instead of having to look away, as mentioned, I had a laptop. Everything is right here on the game and can be played in real time with other players, and everything can be recorded, your whole entire session, and everything can be tracked and recorded. So in regards to engine difficulty, let me elaborate. You have the MAIA, supports ELO 1100 and 1900 difficulty selection. Stockfish supports ELO 600 to 2850 difficulty. And LC0's difficulty is determined by choosing the engine weight, as mentioned earlier. Now, full disclosure, this company reached out to me and said, Ryan, give us your honest review. Use this. Tell us what you think. Is it easy for the novice, the beginner? And is it advanced enough for that seasoned professional in the game of chess to still feel challenges? Hopefully, all of that came across, as this thing is over the top, quite impressive. And we'll talk to you soon.